Hey, this is GVM, and I'm recording this a day before my graduation, so I'm gonna be very fast in unboxing this. Also, uh, technically, this has been reviewed by other people before, but I'd like to give my own opinions on the Gelgoog GQ version. So, I have both Gelgoogs, Sugai's Gelgoog and Bocata's Gelgoog. I'm still confused why SD Eternal still hasn't gotten them. The pilots are there. So, also I'm sorta sick. So, my voice might feel a bit deeper and there are coughs. Anyways, so here's the side of the box. And accessories, you get a single beam saber, 2 beam rifles, a lead wire, 2 pairs of hands, 2 holding hands, a single left open palm hand, and a hand that attaches the wire function for, and a weapon rack for the beam rifles and the beam saber, and it can do a lot of these poses. And here's the other side of the box. Now, it is funny that Sugai's Gelgoog looks like what we would assume to be a GM, or a gym, and technically it sorta is, but this is a Gelgoog. Also, just an off tangent, I believe that's the word. I am considering getting a green Gelgoog if I ever find one locally. I don't mind the price if it's not as high, but I also just learned I can order from the premium Bandai shop using Gcash. So, yeah. And here's Bocata's Gelgoog, and it's basically the same, just with a different color scheme, and not gonna lie, I like this more. In fact, I will eventually build this as well, and it just has the same gimmicks, just different color. It also lacks the witch symbol of Sugai's Gelgoog. And here it shows the beam saber, for some reason, as a nod to the original Gelgoog, can emit from both sides. It's the same with Sugai's. It's just that it's the wire gimmick that they're focusing on here. Anyways, I'm going to I'm going to build Sugai's first, but I am going to unbox the kit anyways. So again, I am sort of sick here, so bear with me. So we get 3 bags of runners, with one having 2 large runners, and the other 2 bags have 3 runners each. So, off-screen removal. Here is the surprisingly large manual, and here's the blurb. yeah, so more detailed version of the box posing that was shown to us. And I think I could pull off some of these poses to a degree. This pose I've actually tried to do a lot with different kits, but I usually with a different way of the... Oh, and here it shows that you can use the beam saber for both ends. So yeah, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 runners and marking sticker. And yeah, so it's pretty straightforward. The build is different from the other kits of the line, but I will say this. I have checked the number of kits we have from the GQ line, and nearly every one of them is just a duplicate or recolor of another. Like, there was technically no need to make some of them P Bandai, but that's the hand that we were dealt with. Although, in the case of the premium Bandai Gelgoog, we only did see it in a flashback, so maybe that makes sense, but I would have liked this in green. I'm also a bit lazy in just recoloring this, because it does look good in the GM-ish colors. So that's the manual. It's basically the same with Bocata's Gelgoog. It's just a color difference. So removing the bagged runners now. We're gonna do this alphabetically. First, we have the lead wire, and yeah, it's smaller than I thought. Then we got the soul marking sticker, the witch emblem. I'm gonna put that on a container of my sticker decals for safekeeping. So first up we have runner A, the multicolored runner. And also, this is just varied a lot. We have parts for the backpack, the chest, the hand covers, the arms, the ties. Yeah, all of them are somewhere in here. And then we have runner B, which is also a multicolored runner. That's interesting. Also, the feet. We will use this as a pointer for all future vids. So next is runner C and C2. So here's runner C1, and we have the beam saber. I'm going to assume these are parts of the legs, hopefully. The arms, the head, the other stuff that you can find. And it's a duplicate runner for runner B, except for this part. These are legs. I know that at least. And here is runner runner D1 and D2. So D1 has the joints for the legs, I believe, and parts for the hands. And D2 has the waist and the wire gimmick hand. It has the beam rifles here and the rest of the joints. So the Soul Runner E is for the head, and it's disappointing that this is not transparent or neon. I'll have to paint that again. Yeah. Also, the Xeon Gelgoog does have a slightly better version of this runner, the colors. And the Beam Saber runner, which is this not translucent pink, this is SB6. This is the short type Beam Sabers, and this is actually pretty nice because it feels like it came straight from the show. Now, normally I wouldn't do this, but I've taken I do have enough time here, so let's open the bags for Bocata's Gelgoog as well. Because why not? 2-in-1 video. Yeah, it's basically the same, but I wanted to highlight the differences of the colors. It has more blurb for some reason. Like, yeah, you can read that. That's a lot more blurb for Bocata's Gelgoog. And yeah. So it's just the same, but with different color scheme. Actually, yeah. So first off, we have the obligatory lead wire for the wire gimmick. We have interesting. So there is a difference, but we'll get the accessories out of the way. There are stickers for some parts that require this yellow trim. I will not be using this. It's not because I can paint it. No, I just don't want to use it. Sorry for anyone who wants a somewhat color accurate kit, but no. Same with this is Runner E. Same with the Sugai one. It's just this particular color. Same beam saber. It's actually kind of nice. So instead of Runner A, we have Runner B. And instead of Runner A, we have Runner F 1 and 2. So yeah, this is the difference. It's technically the same, but they didn't go with Runner A. They just made entirely duplicate runners on a new runner part, gate, whatever. But there's no Runner A. Runner C is virtually the same. Yeah, it's virtually the same. So no changes there. And finally, Runner D is also the same. So yeah, that's Bocata's Gelgoog. Functionally the same kit. Why I got the same kit is my mother went to Gundam Base Thailand, and it was either getting the G-Fred and GquuuuuuX awakened version in the main unit, or both Gelgoogs at the same time. There's also another video that will happen, maybe, because that wasn't the only thing that she bought for me. I also have the limited option part set Gunpla custom web and joint set 1. That's a mouthful. And set 2. I really wanted these because look at all those joint parts I can use. Yeah. And the weapons too. I already have duplicate copies of these 5, but not the sword. It's my copy's gone. But this also the same. I have copies of these, but more the merrier. So sorry. I am probably going to build one of these two. Depends on my coin toss, but when I review them, just consider either of the kit to just be the same in the review, just a different color. I could go the route of building both, but I'm on a time crunch because it's a very early morning or night, depending on where we time. But yeah, so I don't know if I can finish building either of them. But I also ordered the Red Gundam weapon set, which is gonna be fun because that's my third P Bandai box. But anyways, this was my unboxing and future teasers for upcoming kits I have. But yeah, the Gelgoog will be built and reviewed within the week with comparisons. Also, the pros and cons of the kits as well. This is GVM signing off.